WIBTAH. If I drop out of a friend's wedding after not being invited to the Bachelorette, hi. So, I 25F am currently being pushed back and forth with my choice, and I thought the lovely people of Reddit might be able to rein me in. I am currently 13 weeks pregnant, and my friends around me have all been very happy and excited for me. However, my childhood friend 25F, let's call her Lisa, stonewalled me since I announced at 8 weeks. I had assumed it was wedding stress, but now I'm seconding guessing this. In the weekend, I was scrolling Instagram, and I came across a post where she had thanked everyone for coming to her bachelorette. Photos of it's the girls and her smiling in the middle, and I sort of sat there shocked. At first, I tried to be mature and just let it go. But this was a girl I grew up with. She was a bridesmaid in my wedding party, and I'm an honorary bridesmaid for hers. She's not having a wedding party. In the end, I guess hormones took over, and I ended up reaching out to her. At first, I went, "Oh, looks like fun." And she replied that it was, and after a tub of ice cream and a good sob, I reached out and went, "Hey, sorry to be this person, but why wasn't I invited?" She immediately messaged me back with the response. To be honest, the whole day was centered around drinking, wineries, and heading to town after. And I'm not sure you would have enjoyed being around all of us drunk as fuck, especially because you're pregnant right now. I get that an invite would have been nice regardless, but in all honesty, I just wanted to keep it very small. I'm really sorry you feel that way, but I don't want to make this a big thing because I've already had a shit week. I tried to respond with, "Hey, thanks for getting back to me, but I'm still upset because the day is about you and I wanted to be there to celebrate you." And then she rung me and just asked me to not make this a big thing once again, and she sounded incredibly annoyed. And like the doormat, I dropped it after thinking this over for the past few days. I'm feeling very hurt and heartbroken. This was a girl I grew up with and loved and supported through a lot of shit. I've helped her plan and prepare a lot of her wedding, so to suddenly get iced out like this, I'm feeling a certain way. My husband suggests we don't go, and I'm on the edge, so Reddit WIBTAH. If I declined going to her wedding and distancing myself? Update 1. Hi, hope this is allowed, but you were all so wonderful and helpful, and turns out I got an update sooner than I expected, so I haven't heard from Lisa. That I expected what I didn't expect is a friend of Lisa to get in touch with me. Let's call her Sarah. I knew of Sarah and spoke to her a few times at events we attended together. And she was one of the girls with myself. Went wedding dress shopping for Lisa. She was also a friend. I noticed wasn't at the Bachelorette, which was a surprise anyway. And at first she was doing a, "Hey, how are you?" And we did polite small talk until she finally went, "So are you as pissed off and mad as I am at Lisa OP?" Immediately I was slightly shocked, as the few times I had met Sarah, she was very, demure. That opened the floodgates of information, and she told me everything she knows. So what I didn't put in the post is I actually waited 2 days before messaging Lisa about the lack of invite. Turns out 3 of Lisa's friends who also weren't invited hit her up immediately after she posted on Instagram, asking why they weren't invited. Turns out these girls absolutely chewed Lisa alive. And my confrontational was soft. And finally, it was revealed what actually happened. And now, I'm even more confused. So Lisa admitted to Sarah that her sister-in-law planned the Bachelorette and just decided she was only going to invite the friends she knew. So Lisa's usual group of 8 to 10 friends, including me, got narrowed down into 4. And Lisa decided not to correct her sister-in-law and just went with it, not realizing how many people she would be upsetting with, not inviting people apparently once people started attacking her. She basically, Lisa, buried her head in sand and started making up lies to everyone on why they weren't invited, and using the same excuse of, "Don't make this a big deal," until everyone realized the reasons were bullshit and called her out for it, and the real truth came out. Sarah has informed me the girls who weren't invited have all pulled out of the wedding, their partners included, because they got the same annoyed response from Lisa before she told the truth, and they all thought they didn't deserve that. Then she finally asked me what Lisa told me, and I went deathly quiet on the phone before finally admitting she used my pregnancy as the excuse, which then started poor Sarah on another rant of anger on how Lisa could say that to me when I'm pregnant. Anyway, we ended the call, and she hoped we could get coffee sometime, so I think I've made a friend. So, that's the update. This pregnant lady is very confused, and I'm currently the #1 buyer of ice cream at my local dairy LOL. Update 2. Guys, I want off this train. So minor and small update, so as mentioned in my previous post, Lisa and I are childhood friends, and our mothers are friends. I finally shared what had happened with my mum, and first mum was so upset for me, but also gave me an "I told you so, OP, you are too much of a doormat." Thanks, Mum. But she then said I have a big heart, and sometimes people tend to use and abuse it. Once again, thanks, Mum. Anyway, Mum then gave more tea, more gossip. So apparently while Lisa has been telling people that she's paying for her wedding out of her own pocket, turns out a big fat lie. Lisa's mother had been sending her money, and from what my mother told me, it was a decent chunk of change. How do we know this? Well, Lisa's mum went to my mum upset because one thing I forgot to notice is Lisa's mum wasn't invited to the Bachelorette party. Context for people outside New Zealand. We don't have bridal parties. So usually what people do is the older generation gets invited to like dinner, and then the younger girls go out and party. If you have a piss up. If you don't have a piss up, and just do a more chilled Bachelorette, then mum will be there the whole time, like mine. So Lisa's mother was distraught because she had been sending Lisa a decent amount of cash, had been told she wasn't allowed to give her opinion about anything to do with the wedding, and then wasn't invited to her Bachelorette. And Lisa's mother is honestly a nice lady, so to hear that, it kind of broke my heart. And if I had known Lisa's mother was sending money, I would have told Lisa to pull her head in my mum. Then had to break the news about why I wasn't invited to the Bachelorette, and Lisa's poor mother was mortified. So that's the update. Is it even an update? I don't know. I'm just very sad at this point, because I don't know where my friend has gone, if she's there anymore. Is this a Bridezilla moment? I don't know. My ice cream journey though, I read everyone. People have been loving this pregnancy, ladies. Carving. So, allow me to indulge. Recently, I tried the Ben & Jerry's Banoffee flavor, and it was very good. I wish the caramel swirl was mixed throughout all the ice cream. But beggars can't be choosers, and I had the most amazing strawberry sorbet the other day. Honestly, so good I almost asked the ice cream shop for a tub of it, but I had self-control.